We got the chance to sit down and speak with Adyn Booker and Brian Booker, which is her dad. For anybody who doesn't know Adyn, she is a freshman here at Alexander. You may identify Adyn previously from the marching band or our drama club. At 18 months old, Adyn was diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy 1 and later diagnosed to spinal muscular atrophy 2.
What was it like when your family and yourself first found out about Adyn having spinal muscular atrophy?
Atrophy?
Yep.
Yeah. So she was diagnosed when she was 18 months old. So we had just, my wife and I had just moved to Athens. Basically, like, we moved to Athens, we got married, Adyn was diagnosed, and my wife started medical school within about 3 weeks time. So, like, it was a pretty intense, just without the diagnosis, it was a pretty intense, kind of life situation. When she got diagnosed, it was pretty devastating, because at that time, basically what they said was, like, she had spinal muscular atrophy. They initially diagnosed her as a type 1, which is the most severe type. Type 1s basically, at that point, at that time, didn't live past 2 years old. Like, that was like the average life expectancy of children with type 1. And she was 18 months, and it was really confusing because she seemed pretty healthy. I mean, she didn't walk or crawl or roll or anything like that, but, like, she was pretty healthy, she was happy. And so we didn't know anything about it, and everything that we kind of learned, and this was 2005, so it's not like 2019 where you can just get on your phone and look up anything you want. It was all pretty bad. And so it was pretty devastating news to hear that.
Adyn recently had undergone a spinal fusion surgery to correct the bend in her spine.
Fusion surgery, that's the one you got last year?
Yeah.
Do you think that it's, like, impacted your life a lot better, or?
Yeah, it's actually helped a lot more, because before I was, like, all slouched over and, like, it was painful. I had a lot of back pain. But now my back pain isn't as bad, and my shirts actually fit me properly.
That is so
that's
good.
Yeah. And every time I tell someone about it, they're like, oh, God, you did that a year ago? Whoa.
Adyn and her family has a non-profit organization that they started, and it is called Adyn's Dream.
What we do is every Christmas, we've done this 2 years now, so the last 2 Christmases we do what we call, like, Adyn's Dream Secret Santa, where we put it out on Facebook, and people send us nominations for, like, their friend, child, neighbor, cousin, whoever, somebody they know that has SMA, and kind of their dream gift, that they can't afford, or their family can't really afford, or that they really, really want. And they do it secretly, and we compile the nominations, and we see how many presents we can purchase. This past year, we spent $12,000, and we sent gifts to, I think, 37 people around the country, and included computers, Nintendo Switches, Broadway tickets, like adaptive, like playground equipment, like just all kinds of things, and then we just surprise them. So we buy them, we wrap them in Christmas wrapping paper, and we ship it to them, and then we get videos. That's the only deal.
So
we just,
sweet.
like, yeah. So, like, if you want to see it, you can go to our Facebook page and, like, kind of scroll back to, like, Christmas time, and you'll see pictures and videos and
definitely
stuff.
gonna
Yeah,
do
it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome.
All right. Yesterday I had talked to us about events that you guys go to.
Mm-hmm.
How would you describe the conference that you guys go to? Do you like it?
The SMA conference?
Yep.
It's really cool because you get to see, like, a bunch of kids. Well, there's adults and teenagers too. But it's really fun to see the kids. They're, like, small children driving around in these wheelchairs, and they'll just, like, zoom by you, and it's kind of scary because you're like, oh my god, they're gonna run into something,
Right.
but they don't.
It was really great to sit down to talk with Adyn and her dad. She has overcome so many things but still has a great outlook on life. And even though she might seem different because she has to use a wheelchair, she really is just like any other teenager. We even have the same taste in music.